Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Final Girl playthrough. In this video, I have the Intruders at Wingard Cottage playing as Ginny. This is a knock at the door feature film. I just realized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more health. Okay. So the Intruders are 3 different killers that take turns being the active killer with this little token. And Wingard Cottage has unique items that you can craft, like this nail bat. And so here I would need to craft this, I would need the wooden bat, nails, and then spend 2 time. And at different locations on the board, there are places you can pick up crafting materials like the rope, nails, wood, and discarded tools. So we have the wooden bat at the boathouse, an energy drink at the shed, and the blender at the garage. So immediately I'm looking at this wooden bat over here and the nail bat here, because if I can get that bat and grab some nails, which I know are at the shed, I can start dealing 2 damage with all of my attacks. So with that in mind, oh, right. The signature action that I've decided to use for this game is Scavenge. On a single success, it lets you take a random item card from those out of play and lose 1 time. On a double success, it lets you take 2 random item cards from those out of play and keep 1, also for 1 time. So this is basically a search card, but you can use it anywhere, and it'll let you take from items that aren't in play. I like using Scavenge at Wingard Cottage because, as you can see, some things may require the wooden bat, or the disemboweler here needs the wooden bat and the knife. And if those cards aren't in the item decks, then you're just kind of SOL for crafting this. But if you bring the Scavenge, then you can actually search through the unused item deck and find those items you would need that you wouldn't otherwise be able to craft. So, starting event. Right. The starting event is brainstorming. Randomly select 2 crafted item cards from the unused crafted items. They are now available to craft. Okay, the game is testing the the limits of my setup here. So I didn't want to put the crafted items up near the other items to get them confused. And I didn't think I'd have enough space on this side to kind of cram them over here, so that's why they're kind of down here. But let's just grab 2 more crafted items. It's random, right? Yes, randomly. Okay. So we have the sawed-off shotgun and the snare. Sawed-off shotgun is incredible against the Intruders. If I can find the regular shotgun, I could kill one of them. If they're all in the same space, I could kill one of them and then deal 4 damage to the other 2. Actually, on like one of my first time playing this map, I crafted the sawed-off shotgun, grouped up all 3 killers in the same spot, and then killed all 3 of them on the same turn, and none of them revived. It was awesome. But okay. So, I'm going to grab my cards here. I'm going to do what I always do. We're going to discard weak attack and short rest to gain 2 time. And then I will spend 2 time on 2 close calls, 2 time on a sprint, and 4 time on 2 search cards. Okay, so time will reset back to 6. These will go into the tableau. And then the intruders will attack their space, but no one's there, so we draw a terror card. It was wearing a mask. Horror will go up by 1. Then the active killer will go down to Baghead. And then they will move and attack. So there aren't actually any victims close enough for them to attack. So Baghead is going to move, I guess, just here into the backyard. Okay, back to me. I'm going to begin by sprinting. Oh no, that's that's not a good start. Is this run where my luck finally runs out? We'll use a close call for 2 time. Try that again. Ooh, missing a convert. Okay. I'll get rid of both focuses. For 1 time, go sprint into the boathouse. And then I will search. Getting a success and a convert. I'll just take the 1 success, spending 1 time, and grabbing that wooden bat. Okay. Then I'm going to discard a walk to gain 1 time. And I will grab my cards back, and then for 3 time, I'm going to grab that scavenge card. So, walk, search, sprint, close call, focus, focus. So now, the killers will attack their space, and then we will draw the next card. What happened while we were gone? Place 3 new victims at the boathouse and draw a new event. Okay. So 3 people show up where I am. They're like, yo, what's up? What's going on? And then we draw a new event. Battle ready. Take the item cards set aside during setup, reveal 1 at a time until either a weapon is revealed or until there are no more of the set aside item cards to reveal. Okay. So, grab these. We have, oh wait, I should reveal them top to bottom. So, oh, the shotgun. Oh, that's so good. I'll put the shotgun in my hands. Okay. Cool. Now then, back to me. I'm going to search. Getting a success and a convert. I'll just take the regular success for 1 time. And we will get the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Discard during the action phase to make a horror roll. For each success, choose one of the following. Gain 2 time, heal 1, reduce horror level, or move 1 space. And now I will play Scavenge. Rolling 2 dice. Getting a double miss. Because I am good at the game. 2 time. For a close call. 1 success. Spend 1 time. And I will take whatever is on top of the unused item cards. It is the map. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that. So discard during the action phase, and then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. If the top card is face down, reveal it. If the top card is face up, you may remove it from the game and reveal the next card. So I'm going to reveal the next item card of the boathouse. It is the knife. I'm going to... hang on. Remove it from the game and reveal the next card. So I'll get rid of the energy drink, reveal the next card. It's the fireplace poker. I won't be using that. And then get rid of the blender. And it's another wooden bat. Okay, so that was not worth it. It probably would have been better to just take the energy drink. Just give me one moment. Okay. So I just have a walk, a weak attack, and a short rest in hand. And only 2 time. I'm going to get rid of weak attack and short rest to gain 2 time. And then I'm going to grab 2 sprints for 4 time. My next few turns might be a little awkward, but I think we'll be okay. So they all attack their space, no one's there. Terror card. They can't get in here, right? Place 2 new victims in each bedroom and then increase the horror by 1. So 2 new victims in each bedroom. Oh boy, it's getting a little crowded. I'm just gonna start stacking them. So there's now 4 victims in each of those bedrooms, and then horror goes up by 1. I need to worry about that horror level. So I'm gonna focus first and foremost. Getting a miss and a convert. I'm gonna get rid of the other focus and a walk. Lose 1 time, lower the horror by 1. And then I'm going to sprint. Getting a success and a convert. I'm just gonna move twice down to this exit for 1 time. Saving 2 victims. And I'm going to then move... I'm actually going to reduce the horror by 1 again, and reduce the horror by 1 again. And then I'm going to stop my turn there, and for 4 time, I'm going to grab a distraction, a close call, and then my short rest and weak attack. They're doing something outside. I hope it's not horrible to listen to. Okay, I think they finished doing whatever it was they were doing outside. So where was I? I believe I just ended my turn. So they attack their space, and then they will hunt you. Place the active killer in your space. So that would be Baghead. And then they will attack for a measly 1 damage. And then we will switch to Zeke, who will move 1 space toward me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, it's definitely. So this, and then it will switch to Trish as the active killer and also move 1 space toward me. Okay. So I'm going to distract. Getting a miss and a convert. Short rest and weak attack, my best friend. Reduce horror, gain 1 time. So I have 3 dice now. Well, I don't really feel like getting attacked, even if it is only 1 damage. I'm gonna bit of a weird spot right now. I think I'm just going to pass the turn again. I'm going to grab my free stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to spend 2 time on a sprint, 1 time on a close call, 8, and then spend 4 time on I think during the last upkeep phase, I'll switch the shotgun for the wooden bat, and then grab a retaliate. Okay. So that's that. Killer phase. Baghead is going to attack his space, and I'm going to go ahead and play retaliate using my 3 dice. As a miss and 2 converts, which sucks a lot, actually. I'm going to get rid of focus, close call, walk, and focus to make that a double success. To ignore the damage, but more importantly, I will be dealing 3 damage, 2 from the retaliate, 1 from the bat, bringing Baghead down to 3 HP. And because I damaged him, he now becomes the active killer. So we will draw a terror card now. They're everywhere! So Baghead is going to attack me for 1 damage again. Then active killer will switch to Trish, who will try to move toward me and attack. So move, and then even though I'm not the one in the space, Trish is going to kill this victim. And then increase Bloodlust by 1, increase Horror by 2. And then switch killers again to Zeke, and then they will move toward the nearest victim, which is going to be... actually, these 4 in this bedroom. Okay, and so since someone died, the victim with Trish on the lakefront is going to panic on a 1, so they will move this way. And now all 4 of these victims with Zeke are going to panic. So 4 dice. Whoops. How about I just destroy everything really quick? Okay, so we have 1, 6, 3, 4. So 6, 3, 4, and on a 1 they stay. Cool. So back to me. During upkeep, I'm going to change the wooden bat for the shotgun. And then I'm going to walk. Getting double convert again. It looks like my luck from all my previous games has finally run out. I'm just going to let that happen. I'm going to lose 1 health, lose 2 time, and move up here, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I'll move up there, and then I'm going to spend 1 time to use the shotgun. Ooh. And so I'm going to make another horror roll. And if I get a success, I deal 3 damage to Baghead, and then Baghead will potentially die. That is a success, thankfully. I didn't think it was going to be. So Baghead takes 3 damage, but we won't check to see if they're actually dead or not until the end of this phase. I'm going to go ahead and use Lucky Rabbit's Foot now as well to make another horror roll. Getting another double convert. I'm not going to convert it. I was hoping to get a free movement or something. Oh. Okay. I will pass the turn, and with 3 time, I'm just going to grab a distraction. Okay. We will check to see if Baghead is actually dead. Baghead is in fact dead. So just Trish and Zeke now. Killer phase. Zeke will kill this victim, increasing bloodlust, and then we draw the next tarot card. It is... Why are they doing this to us? If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. So active killer becomes Trish, who will move and attack the nearest victim and then increase horror. So she will actually move back and kill one of these, and then increase horror. And then panic phase for that victim. 4, so they will panic back into the house. Now what? I think I'm gonna swap the shotgun and the wooden bat again. I'm gonna distraction. I'm a little scared. Haha. That was a success. Reduce the horror. Gain 1 time. I'm going to sprint. Getting a success and a convert. I'm going to get rid of short rest and weak attack. Make it a double. Spend 1 time to go 1, 2, 3. Save this victim and move 1 space. And make it all the way to the garage. I'm then going to spend 1 time in the garage to pick up the discarded tools. And then I'm going to spend 2 time using the shotgun and the discarded tools to craft the sawed-off shotgun. And this one I'm going to put in my hands. So, here. Okay. And with that, I'm going to pass the turn. And with 3 time, I'm going to grab a close call and, well, I don't need the wooden bat. I guess I'll grab a guard. Okay. So, sprint, distraction, stuff. Okay. So they'll attack their space, no one's there. Tarot card. It was wearing a mask. Horror goes up again. If there are no victims, so active killer switches to Zeke, and then Zeke will move to the nearest victim and attack. So that'll be the one in the bathroom. So they will die. Increase bloodlust, increase horror. It's amazing how we've gone from the green all the way back up. So now... I'm going to sprint. Getting a double convert again. That is the roll of the day. Discard focus and walk for 1 time. Go 1, 2. Save this victim. And I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 time. And then I'm going to pass the turn with 7 time. I'm going to spend 2 to grab a sprint. Get my free cards. And then I'm going to spend 4 time on a Furious Strike. Okay. The killers are all going to attack their space. No one is there. And so we will draw the next terror card. Now get the hell out of my house. I'm not in the house. I've never resolved this card a single time. Terror card, Amphetamines. At the beginning of the killer phase, the killer with the lowest health recovers 2 health. Oh boy. Well, I haven't dealt damage to anyone else yet. So my turn, I will sprint. Well, there's the double success that I no longer need. So 1 time. 1 second. Okay, I'm hoping there will be no more interruptions. What the hell was I doing? Right, sprint. I had rolled a double success. Okay. So 1, 2 for 1 time, and that's the only thing I've done so far. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm going to spend 1 time to use the sawed-off shotgun. To do 3 damage. So the amphetamines go first. And then I will deal 1 damage to Trish. Then I will spend another time to deal another 3 damage to Trish. Getting rid of the sawed-off shotgun. Oops, that's a crafted item. Let's not mix those up. And then I will Furious Strike and just roll another double success. It's just that easy. Okay, like I said, it's just that easy. So I'll reduce the horror and deal 2 damage to Trish. Technically, when I attacked her, she should have become the active killer, but now she's dead, potentially. So Zeke will become the active killer instead. Pass the turn, I think. I could, like, move away, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm actually going to discard, I think, Short Rest to gain 1 time first. Then I'm going to spend 4 time on a Retaliate. And I really hope Trish is dead. Let's find out. Yep, it's another blank. Oh my god. I have Butterfingers today. So Trish is dead now. It is just down to Zeke. So Zeke attack his space, there's no one there. Reveal the next terror card. It is We're All Going to Die. Move to the nearest victim and attack. So 1 damage, Bloodlust, Dark Power. No Remorse. Roll a die at the start of each keep phase. If the result is greater than the number of killers, increase Bloodlust. And then the active killer will switch. There's only 1 active killer left, so Zeke will just attack again. Increasing Bloodlust. increasing horror. Okay, panic phase. 2 victims, panic. Getting a 2 and a 5. So panic out here and into the bathroom. Then upkeep phase, we will roll a die for no remorse. If it is literally anything other than a 1, the bloodlust will go up. That is a 4, so bloodlust will go up. And lastly, during the upkeep phase, I'm going to equip the wooden mat. And then I'm going to walk. Oh, these were supposed to go back. Wait, was I supposed to? I don't know. I'm confused. That's okay. Walk. Success, 1 time. I'm going to move into the shed. I'm going to spend 1 time to pick up the nails. And then I'm going to spend 2 time to use the wooden bat and the nails to craft the nail bat. Incredible. And with that, I'm going to pass the turn, pick up all my stuff, and then spend 2 time on a sprint. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, oh yeah, I was supposed to reveal the finale. I knew I was forgetting something. The finale is Release the Beast. All killers are considered active for the rest of the game. Perform the killer actions starting with the topmost killer. So all killers are going to move and attack, but guess what? There's only 1 left anyway. So Zeke is going to move and attack, increasing bloodlust, and then upkeep phase, roll the die. Hey, that's a 1! Bloodlust will not increase. So that's fun. I'm going to sprint. Or not. That's 2 more ones. That's a close call if I've ever seen one. Spend 2 time. Roll again. Okay, success and a miss. So 1 time to go. 1, 2. I'm going to bring the victims with me. Just in case I need the meat shields at some point. And then I will walk. Hopefully successfully. Yes, that is a success. Spend 1 time. Walk into Zeke's space. And then I will weak attack, hopefully getting another success. Yes, I do. I will lose 1 health, deal 3 damage, 1 damage from the weak attack, and then 2 damage from my nail bat. So Zeke goes down to just 3 health. And with that, I will discard a focus for 1 time, and then I will spend 3 time on a distraction, grabbing a walk. And then killer phase. Zeke is going to attack me because I am closest. And so I'm going to retaliate, and all I need is 1 success to win the game. Potentially. That is success. So Zeke is dealing 3 damage. I am reducing the damage from the attack by 2. So taking 1 damage, and then I will get a 3rd die if I need it, but I'm going to be dealing, again, 1 damage from retaliate plus 2 from the nail bat. So 3 more damage, and we will see if Zeke is dead. Are all 3 blank? No, Zeke comes back with 1 HP. Finally, a revive in one of these videos. Normally, when I play without the camera on, I feel like I get revives all the time. But then, for some reason recently, I have not been getting any revives whatsoever. But we finally got one. So that will end the killer phase. And it will come straight back to me, where all I need to do is 1 damage, and I have no damage dealing cards. I didn't think this through, did I? I should have discarded another card to get a Fury Strike. If I could have. I don't know if I actually could have done that, but if I could have, I should have. Well, also fun fact, I will be rolling +1 from Adrenaline, +1 from the killer having 1 HP, so I'll roll 4 dice whenever I roll for something. So I'll go ahead and play a distraction, rolling my 4 dice. Really? 2 time. I should not have risked it, apparently. Close call. Let's try that again, shall we? There's a success. I'll get rid of walk and short rest to make it a double, to increase time by 2, decrease horror by 2. Pass the turn, grabbing some stuff and a critical blow. Actually, based on that last roll, I'm going to play it slightly safe. I'm going to close call and a Furious Strike instead, because I only need to deal 1 damage. Well, I don't even need it, because I could just weak attack, but it's fine. Distraction, retaliate. Okay. So Zeke is going to attack. I'm going to guard. Okay. Alright. I'm going to close call. Don't tell me this is how I lose the game, please. Thank you. Okay, 2 successes. No damage. Back to me. I will Furious Strike. Please. I'm getting scared. Any damage. There we go. There's a success. That'll do 3 damage, reduce the horror by 1, and Zeke will perish. Okay. Got a little dicey at the end there, pun intended. But we got there. That was The Intruders at Wingard Cottage with Ginny, the Knock at the Door feature film. I hope you enjoyed. I will next be doing Madness in the Dark with the Ratchet Lady at Wolf Asylum using Heather for that feature film. And then after that, I think I'll start mixing and matching. I technically have Tormentor at Merrick Warehouse, but I don't have those cards sleeved yet. So it'll be kind of hard. Well, actually, I could just play the Tormentor at Merrick Warehouse, but I can't mix that location and killer with my other stuff yet because I don't have them sleeved, so it'd be really obvious what has and hasn't been what it it'll be easy to know what's what if some of the cards are sleeved and some aren't. But okay, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.